This is the only filter I've ever had for the last 3 years. Is this bog, which you can't really see now because the impatiens are totally taking it over. There's a lot of water features that helps too. There's, of course, the bog, which filters up from the bottom to the top through various size rocks. Bigger rocks towards the bottom. With PVC down there, holes drilled into PVC, and the water filters up through that, through the somewhat big rocks, and then all the way up to pea gravel at the top. And then it comes out of a pipe that I put in. This is just a rubberized tub, 50 gallon, I think, from TSC. But the water is super clear. So I have the bog. There's 2 bubblers at the bottom. There's this fountain in the middle, and then the waterfalls. But that is all I've ever had. And no, I've actually had the filters and all that in the beginning, and it was just a nightmare. But as you can see, the impatiens love. I didn't know that you could do that, and I planted them right in the bog, right in the water. And they just took off like crazy. Same with these impatiens. And little floating nets that I made. There's an elephant ear that's going crazy. And then I have this screening on top. Hung lights from it. This keeps all the debris out because we have so many trees and nuts falling. But it also puts shade on the pond, which helps with the algae growth. And then we have a little net over the impatiens because the sun kind of beats down right in that area. But there's another big tub under the gazebo there, and we fill that up periodically because we're kind of in a drought right now. It's just been in the 90s here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and periodically, maybe once every 10 days, I fill that and treat it with some treatment that takes the chlorine out of it. Let it sit for a couple days, and then put it back and put it into the pond. It adds another inch or 2 to it, so it's like about a foot deep right in here, and then over there it gets to be about 2 feet, and then over here where the fish are hanging out, because it's so hot already, it's almost 4 feet down here. But I dug this out by hand and built the falls and the whole deal. But for those of you wondering about a bog, I mean, I think it's the best thing ever. It's just a natural filter. And then there's a clean out tube at the bottom of it. You just turn that valve and clean out all the slime in the bottom every once in a while. Although I rarely do it, to be honest. The water is super clear. The fish seem to love it. I'm going to be selling this place in another month or 2. I hate to give it up, but I can start a whole nother pond somewhere else and learn from my mistakes on this one. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth.